Okay, so the other day, me and the boys on the Florida Boy Survival Discord page, we're talking about first aid kits. And if you're not already on the Florida Boy Survival Discord page, I encourage everybody to go over and join my Discord group. There's a link to it right in the description below. And it's absolutely free to join. I'm not trying to sell anything. There's no Patreon. It doesn't cost anything to join the Discord page. It's just a place where everybody can get together and talk about bushcrafting or fishing or hunting or backpacks or tarps or first aid kits or whatever we want to talk about. And we even have open discussions on the voice channel where you can come on, you can talk to everybody. Whether you're just a beginning bushcrafter and you have some questions about stuff, or you've been doing it for 50 years like me, come on over, click that link and join the Discord page and come on over and let's have a discussion. So back to the matter at hand. We were talking about first aid kits and everybody was like, Matt, make a little channel for first aid kits so we can post pictures of our first aid kits. And it got me thinking that, yeah, you know, I carry first aid kit, and that's one of the things that you don't see a heck of a lot in the bushcrafting world or community right now. You don't see a lot of posts about first aid kits, but I just want to show you mine and how I carry them. First of all, I use these nice Alice magazine pouches. Other than carrying Pop-Tarts, which they're really good for carrying Pop-Tarts, these things are great for carrying water kits or first aid kits. This is my first aid kit. This is my water kit. This has got all the Sawyer filter and everything else in it as a water kit. And why do I do them in Alice? Because you see hanging behind me is my medium Alice pack. I'm usually always carrying something Alice, whether it's that or something that I got Alice clips on, or my web belt, which is my main holster belt where I carry my gun and my knife on it. You know, you could clip this thing or right on the web belt or the Alice pack and it goes right on there. So let's go down and take a look at my basic first aid kit. Now I know it's going to include some things that you may not agree with, and it's going to exclude some things that you may think is very important to go in there. I realize that, okay? So just that's for the comments below, and that's for the Discord page discussion. So let's go down and check out my first aid kit. Okay, so like I said, this is how I usually carry all my first aid stuff. It's in a nice little Alice magazine pouch, you know, and these things are great for little GP, you know, general purpose pouches. They're really good for carrying stuff like water kits and first aid kits, and you know, 3 sleeves of Pop-Tarts fits perfect in there. And they're also good for carrying AR-15 magazines too. So but really cool. What I got is, when you open it, and it's still got a little bit of room at the top, first thing you see is a little roll of tape. Okay, there's not a heck of a lot on that roll, but when you need tape, even a little bit is good. Okay, next thing we got shoved in there is, oh, I think there's a, oh yeah, right in the middle of this other spool, this is that kind of cloth tape, but here's some wider tape, and right in the middle of the spool, so I won't lose it, is a rubber tourniquet. You know, so you can use that nice little rubber tourniquet, and it's just like the ones where you go get blood taken at the doctor's office. It's just like that. So I just got Scotch taped in here so it won't go anywhere. These are a couple of the military bandages, and these are the 2 inches by 6 yards, 1 each. So I got 2 of these, 6 yards. That's a lot of bandage, man. The next thing I got is a little sleeve of Advil. Man, if you need it, you got it. And in here, I got it stashed full of, there's some cotton balls in there. And it's got a bunch of Advil. Hold on, somebody's going by. There's a bunch of Advil in there, and there's also some Benadryl. You know, you get a bee sting or something, or you got to reduce some swelling, some antihistamine is really good for that. But Advil, always carry some Advil or Tylenol or some other kind of pain reliever with you. This, we're going to get to in a minute. That's one of my little Dollar Tree little containers, okay? Also in the bottom of here, we got another bandage, 2 inches by 6 yards, another bandage. So we got bandage, bandage, bandage. We got a cheap Ozark steel Walmart kind of Swiss Army type knife, okay? And in this thing is a whole bunch of stuff. The whole top is full of cotton balls, okay, and more tape, okay. There's a roll of tape kind of in there, and a bunch of cotton balls, because those can come in very handy. And in here, there's stuff like mosquito repellent, you know, Neosporin, which is the antibacterial thing, Deep Woods Off towelettes, okay, a couple of sets of those, more Advils. Can never have too much Advil, man. Some little alcohol pads, a couple of potable aqua water tablets, a couple of fresh naps, okay, more antiseptic pads, because you never can tell when you get cut or something. You don't want to just slap it on a dirty arm or something. You got to clean that shit off. So a bunch of Band-Aids, alcohol pads, you know, Band-Aids galore, some bigger pads down here in case you get some bigger cuts. But all that stuff fits in this little carrying case. That's just a Dollar Tree thing, okay? So that's usually my first aid kit that I always carry. If I'm going real light, I'll only carry this. And I still have tape and still have bandages, and I still got enough to get by with just a little Dollar Tree container. So let's go back up and talk about what we learned. Okay, what did we learn today? We learned that I probably don't carry nearly enough stuff in my first aid kit. Some of you guys carry tweezers and forceps and all that other kind of stuff, and medical instruments and all that kind of stuff. You know, I can probably shove those in this magazine pouch, and I can probably make them fit, but I just haven't done that for whatever reason. I think that first aid kits are pretty much individualized items. What I carry in mine isn't necessarily what you're going to carry in yours. So I've never needed anything more than this. I've never really hurt myself really bad where I needed it, you know, like a snake bite. That's something totally different, and we're going to talk about that in a whole other video, what to do when you get a snake bite, other than kiss your ass goodbye. But this, I've never needed that, and those are just the things that I can see that I might readily need where I go in the swamp. Your mileage may vary, and it probably does. So I invite everybody to go and come over and join our Discord group. Post pictures of your first aid kits, and then we can discuss what you should have, or what you need to have, or what everybody else has, or the bare minimum that you need to have. So please come over and join the Discord group. Let me know. I'm sure you'll let me know in the description if I forgot anything, or what your additions are, or what should be some of my additions to my first aid kit. So with that being said, this is Matt, the old Florida boy, and I will see you on the trail.